welcome to today's football predictions on Betcraft. Another very beautiful Thursday morning. Once again, we are back with our predictions as usual. All right, and we look at football matches going on across the globe and select a few of these matches and look into them based on the recent games that they have. We bring those games together and use it to make verdict on the possible outcome of these very matches as we'll do on a daily basis. Exactly what we're going to do today. And yesterday we had not the best of days, but I was quite very close to winning that very big odd yesterday. And most of us, it was just about 93 minutes of the game that we saw Coventry City under 21 conceding a goal that leads to to cancel out our expectations that yesterday. But it does happen in football then. But we have to put it behind us and hopefully do very well. Today we're going to have a very carefully look into game and we are definitely going to have a very much better day today. So we'll be doing that. And remember, some of the games that we're going to have here will be on our VIP special. Some of the ones that we are not going to have here, rather, we are going to have a few of them in the VIP special. Don't forget to join so that you don't miss out on those ones too. And that being said, we head to the business of the day. Okay, and also remember you find the link to that will lead you to our VIP special in the description of this very video, as well as anywhere you see join channel membership around this very video. All right. With that said, all right, we'll start to today's game, and it starts with the game in the Romanian League 2 where we have Voluntari and Concordia, and we'll look at Voluntari. Out of the last 6 games that they had in recent times, we could see they won 3 out of those, and they had a draw 2 and 2 losses. And for their away side, Concordia, 4 wins and a draw as well as 1 loss. And when you look at how they fared from home and away basis, the home side voluntarily won 6 games and 3 draws in the last 10 home games. They've actually lost 1, which was the last home game they had against this grade. That was in the cup. All right. Concordia, on the other hand, the away side had 2 wins and 4 draws as well as 4 losses in the last 10 away games. Okay. And the last time both teams met, it was a 1-1 draw that happened in August of last year. We saw the last 5 meetings between two sides produce a loss of goals over 2.5, on 5 occasions out of the last 6 meetings. And also they've scored both sides scoring. And also we'll be expecting, we'll put all that into consideration. We'll be expecting a minimum of 2 goals to occur in this very one. Quite a very good odd over 1.5. That's all valid for that very one. Okay. And the next is in the Women's Champions League where we have Hacken, the Swedish women, Hacken for Sweden, coming up against Atletico Madrid women. All right, we know that in the last 6 games for the home side, 4 wins and a draw, as well as 1 loss. And for Atletico Madrid women, we saw them winning 5 games out of 6 and losing just 1 in the last 6 games. All right, and from home and away basis, Hacken women have actually won 7 games and drawn 1, losing 2 matches in the last 10 home matches. And away side, Atletico Madrid women, on the other hand, have won 6 games and the last 10 away matches. They also had 2 draws as well as 2 losses. The last away game we saw them had was against Espanyol women. We saw them beating Espanyol women from away by 5 goals to 0. Also we also saw them beating Newcastle women by 2 goals to 0. And those losses actually came in the match against Barcelona women. We know that Barcelona women are quite very strong side, and they've been the strongest side in the Spain in the Spanish league. And those 2 losses came in the match against Barcelona women. So we know that Atletico is a very fine side, and we are actually going with them to achieve a win in this very one. It's quite a very good odd 1.8, and we expect our side to win in this one. And we win out shortly. That's all valid for that very game. All right, we head to the next. It is in Danish First Division where we have a Hobro who will be up against a Lyngby. And for Hobro, we have 3 wins and a draw, and also 2 losses. Okay, and the away side have Lyngby managed 1 win and 3 draws, as well as 2 losses out of the last 6 matches that they had so far. All right, when you look at how the 2 teams have performed from home and away basis, you can see the home side Hobro having won 3 matches and drawn 4 in the last 10 home games. They've also lost 3 games out of those. And when you look at the away side Lyngby, it is 4 victories and 4 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last 10 away games that they have so far. But when you look at how the team fared from home from head-to-head basis, the last 6 meetings between the 2 sides, saw them, playing out a goal, both sides scoring each time they met each other. They've been scoring against the side. So we are also going to go towards that very line and expect to see goals coming in this very encounter, and it is both sides, scoring, and we expect to see a minimum of 2 goals in this very one. So we go safe, we go for over 1.5. That's our value for that very encounter, and that will take us to the next for today. It is in Swedish Division 2 Västra Götaland, where we have Varbergs GIF will be up against Laholm. All right, for Varbergs, we can see in the last 6 matches, they lost every 6 game that they had. No draw, no win, actually losing all the matches that they had. And we side Laholm winning 4 matches and drawing one and losing just one in the last 6 games. Okay, and when you look at how these two teams have fared from home and away basis, you can see for the home side, Verberg, it is 3 victories and 7 losses in the last 10 home games. Okay, the last 3 home matches that they had, so they're losing all 3 home matches. And away side, Laholm, on the other hand, have won 6 matches in the last 10 away games. Okay, the last 5 away games that they had, so them winning all 5 away games. This is a side that does so very well. They also lost 3 games in the last 10 away games and had 1 draw. All right, but they're in fine form at the moment. We'll see the last away game they had, so them winning against Vidin by 2 goals to 1. They also won the last 5 away matches in a row. Okay, this is a side in good form at the moment. And on head-to-head basis, the last time both teams met, it was Laholm who actually won, but Laholm played from home on that very occasion. It was May of this very year who saw them beating Varberg by 4 goals to 0. But prior to that, we saw Varberg winning from home by 2 goals to 1. And that also happened in September of last year. All right, but here when we put it all that together, also we know that the last 5 meetings between the two sides actually produced over 2.5 each time both teams met. But here we'll be going with the away side to do very well, having seen their recent form, and we expect an away win in this very encounter because the home side have lost the entire games they've had in recent matches. So we're going with the away side to win outrightly in this very one. Away win, that's our verdict, and that will conclude it for us today on Betcraft. So wish you the very best of luck and hope your ticket goes green. Remember to play responsibly, and as these are football matches, sometimes other factors may come in and affect the outcome of the game. Also remember that other games that we have for you today will be on the VIP special group. We're putting out a few games there. I'll do endeavor to check it out. You can always get the link in the description of this very video, as well as anywhere you see join channel membership around this very video. All right, that being said, tomorrow is another day. We'll definitely be back with our predictions on this very channel. Do not miss out. For until that time, keep on it.